Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Report has it that devastated Ooni of Ife ran again to the royal mansion to meet with Olori Naomi. Upon hearing that Naomi never sold off her Lekki mansion, rather that mansion was, rented to somebody. And now with the way things have become, they said the person has been evicted to leave the mansion because Naomi is making preparation to move into that mansion. And because Ooni of Ife would never ever want that to happen, they said he rushed back to Olori Naomi upon getting an intel that was what happened. Remember from the very beginning, he had told Queen Naomi to sell that mansion, that Queen Naomi has a mansion, which is the royal mansion, to move into the royal mansion. And we got an information that Naomi sold that house. But right now we are hearing that Naomi did not sell the house, that the house still belongs to Naomi, that Naomi's lawyers just rented the house to the man, and they rented that house to the man for 1 year, and 1 year has elapsed, and the man has been there for about 1 year and 7 months right now. And so what this means from what we are hearing is that Olori Naomi might just have to go back to her own apartment. And that is the one thing that Ooni of Ife does not want. And they say when Ooni of Ife found out that this is what they are working on, Olori Naomi's father is said to be in the picture right now. Since the daughter, was in detention, they said that he has shown a lot of concern. He's been going left, right, and center, gone to the Ooni of Ife's house so many times and all of that. And right now, they said the father, that is Naomi's father, is saying that he will do anything that is within his power to support his daughter to get stability again. So they are joining forces to try and help Olori Naomi. Remember that Naomi had made an effort to move out of the royal mansion because she also got an information that Ooni of Ife was coming to the royal mansion to evict her. And upon hearing that, they said she made effort to move out of the royal mansion, but Ooni of Ife did not allowed. Now, when Ooni of Ife found out that Naomi's house in Lekki is still there, they said the man was very, very devastated and he ran to Lekki to go and meet with Olori Naomi. But unfortunately, getting to Lekki, Naomi was said to have gone to the uncle's house in Ikoyi. The uncle, who is a pastor in Australia, is living around Ikoyi. They said that was where Naomi had already gone to stay. They said Ooni of Ife had to move with his people to Ikoyi, to the uncle's house, and that was when the real altercation began. That the uncle is insisting with all authority, and Naomi's father right now, that Ooni of Ife will have to decide what he wants. That Naomi is not a toy that can be played with the way Naomi has been played with. Naomi is a human being. Naomi belongs to somebody. That they asked Ooni of Ife a question, that if your daughter Diola or your daughter Adewamiwa is treated the way Olori Naomi has been treated, how will you take it? Will you be able to bear it as a father? It's important to understand that that is exactly how we all feel. You need to decide where you want to be or where you are. You need to let us know that you want Naomi. If you really want Naomi, you don't want Naomi, let Naomi go. But even when they said the family were talking towards this direction of settlement, Olori Naomi said she is not staying again, that she is indeed leaving, like she doesn't want to stay. She doesn't want to have anything to do with the Ooni of Ife. The only thing that she wants right now is for Kabiyesi to grant her freedom and let her go. And now, it's important, like I've said, to know that Naomi cannot move 1 inch without that freedom. The freedom is very important, and that is the reason why you see that it's been very difficult for Naomi to move on and make certain decisions concerning her life. Naomi says she is ready to do whatever it takes, but you do know that right now will not be a good time for Naomi to, go on and on. I think that Naomi, for me, Del, if you ask me, I want to think that, or I want to say that Naomi should wait until her legal battle is over. Because there are a lot of canker worms everywhere waiting to eat up Naomi. people will see videos that Naomi has done like since 1 million years ago. They will say Naomi has been dancing on social media. If she opens her mouth to say anything, they use it upon her. Remember when the mother, Naomi's mother and the brother, they came and granted that interview. People dragged and dragged and dragged, and people said that the interview was very insensitive, that it could use against Olori Naomi, that they are the reason why Naomi is in this predicament. They should allow Naomi to be making her decision. What was the essence of coming? They insulted Benro so much and all of that. They insulted the fact that the mother kept saying, and Benro kept saying, if they want them to go and see the people, they will go and see the people and all of that. So right now, you do know that whatever that Naomi does is taken from a completely different context. I want to believe that it would be best for Naomi to just let go of a lot of things and focus on the legal battle. Hopefully, by the grace of God, before long, that battle will be over, because I do know that Naomi will not be found guilty of anything. The facts are already on ground. Naomi asked them to come by 9. They came around 6 and 5. They were there. They were flinging children and all of that. So there is a possibility, of course, 90% possibility that Naomi will not be found guilty of anything by the grace of God Almighty. But for this not to make things bad for Olori Naomi, because throughout the period that Naomi was incarcerated, they said a lot of people did what they did to Olori Naomi because of what she did to the Ooni of Ife. What did she do to the Ooni of Ife? A wife quarreled with her husband. And how is that your business is what we do not know. So if you ask anybody that, loves Naomi and cares about Naomi, they will tell you that the best decision will be for Naomi to wait until, this legal issue is over. But however, they said Ooni of Ife went there and was very disappointed about the fact that the house that he was believing that had been sold off was not sold off. The house is still there. And Ooni of Ife is saying that if the house is still there, it means that from the very beginning, Naomi never wanted to stay with him. That there is no way you can, run on this route and run on that route and have, rest of mind. That Naomi's mind has been made up a long time ago. That if Naomi's mind had not been made up, Naomi will not keep her house, so that if something goes wrong in the royal mansion or in the house of the Ooni of Ife, Naomi will run into. That is what Kabiyesi said, and Kabiyesi was very, very upset over the fact that he got that information that Naomi is actually planning on moving back to her house right there in Lekki, where she'll be staying alone with Tadenikawo. And Kabiyesi said on that it will never happen, that Naomi will have to stay under his bosom, whether she likes it or not. Do not forget that the following content is based on rumor and speculation found online. It has not been verified and should not be seen as fact except verified. Going to bring you more updates. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.